All right, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. My handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the four-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Costs are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms or classes anytime. Today's class is open flow. It is level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of injuries, special conditions, or limitations, please make sure that you modify as needed or skip poses altogether. All right, sitting up tall, how are you guys feeling? Any pains or injuries? Good, all right. Sitting, okay. So we'll move the back around a little bit and your hips, and then we'll loosen you up. Sounds good. All right, palms face up. And the fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Elongating through the spine, grounding evenly through your feet. Let the shoulders broaden. 3 Oms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call on response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Katopiva, Katopiva, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Pisyendraha, Pisyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Inhale back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Somebody's listening to La Vie en Rose. Chin toward the left shoulder. It would normally be something I would be playing if I were to play music. And we'll just enjoy it from somebody else today. Come back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And take the chin back to center and pause. Taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off the blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands are supporting to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation circle. Back to center, switch them around in rotation. And back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raising the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Take back to center, soles of feet together, knees apart. Baddha Konasana, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward again. Take it back to vertical. Let the left hand come to the floor for support and gently press your right thigh away. So opening into the right hip joint. Take it back to center, switch sides, right hand down, press your left thigh away. Release, back to center, let the heels come forward a little bit, Tadasana, grabbing the insides of the feet, or if you want to thread your arms underneath, in this forward fold, you can round your back as much as you want. Take it back up again. Step the feet to floor, but keep your feet about mat's width and pivot to your heels. Support with your hands behind you. Windshield wiper your knees, side to side. All right, come back to center. Right ankle to the left knee. Step the left foot down and sit up tall, ankles to knee. Make sure you flex your right foot strongly. And then lift it up to a three-legged tabletop. Release the seat back down. Drop the knees over to the left side, seated spinal twist. Right hand is behind you, left arm is up and twist. Release, keep the legs as they are, counter twist to your left. Square back to center, lift the knees back up, extend the left leg forward, extend the right leg forward, arms up high and forward fold. Come back up. Again, step the feet to your floor, pivot to your heels, windshield wiper your knees, side to side. Right? It makes it a little bit easier. You guys separate your feet a little bit wider. Because then you get a really wide range of motion and the legs. I see. Yeah, sometimes you don't make that adjustment. A lot of people forget when they don't know how to do it. And so what happens is the legs get in the way if you don't separate your feet wide enough. Okay, come back to center. Keep the right heel down. Left ankle on top of the right knee. And step the right heel in, sitting up tall. Good. Flex your foot. And then three-legged tabletop. Lift the seat. And seat coming back down. Drop the knees over to the right side. Seated spinal twist. Left hand behind you, right arm up and twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist. to the right. Back to center. Lift back up again. Extend the legs forward. Let's take one more forward fold. Let's separate your feet a little bit wider this time. Arms up, and let's grab the inside of the heels or the inside of the legs anywhere. Lengthen and fold. And take it back up. Grab your block. Legs extended, separated about hips width. Now, for those of you at home, right, if you don't have a block, you can use a book, you can use your water bottle. If you don't have any props, just take your two fists and actively press them together. What we're looking for is action of pressing the blocks together so that the outer arms and the shoulders are activated. And for us, with the blocks, we have a little bit of weight, so we have the advantage of that extra work. For those of you not using blocks, you're just using your hands, creating resistance. So you're lacking the weight, that's okay. If you have the action of the fists pressing together, that's good enough. We'll be twisting right, left, 5 times, right? Inhale here. Exhale, twist right. Back to center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left at 3, center, right, center, left is 4, center, right, center, left is 5. Back to center. Keep squeezing your fist or your blocks. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Up and forward, up and forward. One more time. Up and forward. Keep it there. Then lean it forward with a straighter spine. Try not to round and come back to vertical. Lean forward, come back to vertical. Lean forward, vertical 2 more times. Forward and back, forward and back. Release your blocks. Again, let's take the forward fold, arms up and fold. Now, if you want to round your spine a little bit in this one, think about rounding the spine, chin towards the chest. And as you fold forward, think about creating space around the mid-back and spread the mid-back. Like the tips of the bottoms of the wings, right? Or the tips of the bottoms of the shoulder blades are spreading. Inhale, come back up. Take the legs together. Right hand behind you, left hand to outer right leg. Lengthen and twist to the right. Start to lean forward. Left hand to the outer right ankle or the outer right heel. Continue to twist to the right side. Now take the right hand to your lower back. Use that half bind, that resistance, to help you to rotate even further to the right. If you want to go deeper in the forward fold, pull with your left hand to outer right leg. This is a combination of a twist and a forward fold. Start to release, square back to center, switch sides. Left hand behind you, right hand outer left leg. Lengthen the spine, rotate to your left. Then start to lean the torso forward. Reach your right hand to outer left leg, outer left ankle. And then left hand to your lower back behind you for the half bind. And use that half bind to help you to twist deeper. If you're ready to forward fold more, pull the right hand to the outer left heel, outer left leg. Release, square back to center. Take the hands, outer rotation behind you, slightly further back. Lift your chest, broaden your chest, and gently looking up. So make sure you continue to support the back of the neck, right? And square back to center. Block to the inner thighs and squeeze. All right, so for those of you at home, again, you can use your book. Water bottle may not work. However, maybe if you take your water bottle, rather than closer to the groin, if you take it closer to your knees, right? The fleshy part right behind the knee joints, that might be enough of a width for you to squeeze into so that you can feel the activation of your legs, right? If you don't have blocks, 2/5, right, you're not going to be able to move your arms, but if you take this and squeeze, that will give you the activation of the legs that we're looking for, okay? All right, blocks, shift back, raise your shins, flex your feet, squeeze inwards. All right, so I'll just demonstrate like this for a second. All right, those of you with fists between your knees, stay there. The rest of us, arms up. Notice when you raise your arms up, it's a lot more difficult, right? Take your hands behind you to your lower, to the back of the head, to the occipital ridge. With your thumbs, pull upwards against the occipital ridge to lengthen your spine. Now your arms, your shoulders, your upper back also activated. Still holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, legs down, and let's take into forward fold once again. So notice these forward folds are all there to help you release your lower back. All right, so isolating our engagement, right? So you don't have to move around a lot in order to engage. If you're squeezing in properly, if you're holding and engaging the muscles properly, that's really all you need. You just need to hold it for a duration of time. All right, one more time. This time, if you have your blocks, it's to your feet. If you don't have blocks, again, it's to your inner thighs, but the legs are extended. So this is what you're going to end up doing. Those of us with blocks, you're going to take it to your feet, arms forward. So start with the knees bent first. Either keep your knees bent or extend the legs and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay as you are. Arms up if you can free up your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and forward fold. All right, come back up. Let's combine the two now. Bend your knees, inner thighs together. Shift back, lift. Arms are forward with your blocks this time. Now, if your hips are tight and it's difficult for you to take the inner thighs and the heels together, keep them separated and parallel. All right, so we'll twist side to side again, just so like we did earlier. Inhale here. Exhale, twist right. Back to center. Left. Back to center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. 2 more. Right. Center. Left. 1 more. Right. Center. Left. Center. Release your legs. Release your blocks. And forward, forward. Release. This time, rather than tabletop, we're going to take inverted plank. Legs stay extended, toes point forward, hands come back behind you, and lift. Now do the best you can to get the feet to the floor, right? Not all of us can do it. I can't do it. But it's a little bit of a reach for me, but just keep extending the legs and lift the hips up. This is your inverted plank. And start to release. And let's twist. Draw the left heel in, right heel back. A letter S with your legs. Okay, so I'll give you a side view this time. Walk your hands over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and start to bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point, inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward a little bit more, and hovering here. Inhale, start to release, come back up. Counter twist to the right. Square back to center, switch sides. Right heel comes in, left heel goes back. A reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stop at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist and bow forward a little bit more. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, counter twist to the left. Back to center. Draw the heels back. Walk your hands forward. Down dog and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. And let's take it to an extended malasana. So heels together, feet apart, bend your knees and fold forward. Then start to walk your hands closer as you start to draw the heels toward the floor a little bit more. So now it's much more of a proper squatting position with a forward fold. And then lift the torso as you take the hands together in prayer. So this is your basic yogic squat. All right, releasing the hands to the floor, crawl the hands back forward to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine, 3 times. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, right knee comes in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips and bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, stepping it forward. Warrior 1. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse, warrior. Exhale, side angle, right hand ins out the foot, left arm up to the sky. Extended side angle, left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bound, side angle, left arm up and behind you. Keep the half bind, inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle with a half bind. Right hand to the shin or to the floor. Keep the left hand behind you. Extended triangle, left arm reaching forward. Inhale, come up, reverse triangle. And bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, left knee in. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward. Warrior 1. Exhale, open it up. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands, left hand to the floor, right arm up to side angle. Extended side angle, right palm to face down, reach it forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Keep the half bind. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, half bound triangle. Extended triangle, right arm reaching forward to a diagonal. And all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. 3 times. Kick it up. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it up. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it up this time. Knee comes into twist. Also 3 times. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Inhale, kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Stepping the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Left hand to catch your right wrist. Extend. Side bend left. Inhale back to center. Switch hands. Extend. Side bend right. Inhale back to center. Wrap the right hand back behind you. Bend your left elbow. Left elbow to the right knee. 3 times. Inhale, come up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, come up. Left elbow, right knee. Stay twisting in the lunge. Inhale all the way back up and around. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Extended side angle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Left hand to the floor. Right arm up to twist. Stay twisting and extend the right leg. Then right hand down to the floor, to the right side of the foot, so framing the right foot, lengthen here and fold. Keep the right hand to the floor, to the outside of the right leg, right? So extend the left arm forward to extended triangle. Keep the left arm extending and raise your right arm to parallel your left and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm and touch. 3 times. Kick it up. Left knee outside the left arm and touch. Kick it up. Left knee outside the left arm. Kick it up. This time, knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Right hand to catch your left wrist. Extend up and side bend to the right. Inhale back to center, switch arms, extend, side bending to your left. Back to center again. Wrap the left arm back behind you, bend your right elbow. Right elbow to your left knee, 3 times. Inhale, take it back up. Right elbow, left knee. Take it back up. Right elbow, left knee, and stay there in the twisted lunge. Inhale all the way back up and around. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Revolve it. Right hand down. Left arm up to twist. Stay twisting and lengthen out the left leg. And then release your left hand down, either side of the left foot, so framing the left foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Keep the left hand down. Raise your right arm forward into an extended triangle. Then lift your left arm to parallel your right and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take it forward into a plank, and the knees come down. Take the block to the inner thighs. Now, for those of you who don't have blocks, this time, if you have blankets, if you have towels, you can fold them up into like a square like this and put it to your inner thighs and squeeze. If you don't have any props at all, you can just keep the legs separated. We're going into a forearm plank. All right, so take the forearms down. Line up your shoulders to your elbows, 90 degrees with your arms. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and come to your forearm plank. Squeeze the block to the inner thighs. If you don't have any blocks, feet are separated, or you can squeeze your inner thighs together if that's comfortable for you, and just actively press your heels back, crown of the head forward, strong through your core, your lower back, strong through your arms. If you have your blocks, squeeze your blocks, right? And that just amplifies the pose. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Walk your hands in. Release your blocks. Child's pose. Stretching your lower back. All right, this time, dolphin push-ups. Elbows stay on the floor. Take the hands into a fist. Either interlace your hands or wrap one hand over the other fist. Then tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and press it back. So this is your forearm down dog, right, with the fist. Dolphin push-ups are, on the inhale, draw forward, chin past your fist, and lower. Exhale, press it back. Let's do 10. Inhale forward. Exhale back 2. Inhale forward. Exhale back 3. Forward. Exhale back 4. Inhale forward. Exhale back 5. Inhale forward. Exhale back 6. Inhale forward. Exhale back 7. Inhale forward. Exhale back 8. Inhale forward. Exhale back 9. Inhale forward. Exhale back 10. Knees come down. Child's pose once again. So as we continue to rest up, when we take our second round of dolphin push-ups, I give you an option. Those of you who want to take a headstand, you can set up for a headstand in the middle of the room, or if you need to use walls. Those of us home, same thing. If you like to do a headstand, you can do it in the middle of the room if you have it. If you need the wall, use the wall. If you're not interested in inversions at all, you do 10 more dolphin push-ups with me. So go ahead. If you want to take the inversions, set up. Those of you doing the dolphin push-ups with me, you're taking a second round. So same setup, elbows down. This time, wrap the other hand over the opposite fist or interlace with the other thumb on top. So it's a non-dominant interlacing of the hand, whichever one you're taking. Then tucking your toes under, lift the knees and press it back. So we have 10 more dolphin push-ups or inversion of choice. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back 4. Inhale forward, exhale back 5. Inhale forward, exhale back 6. Inhale forward, exhale back 7. Inhale forward, exhale back 8. Inhale forward, exhale back 9. Inhale forward, exhale back 10. Now, I went pretty fast on that one. If you're still catching up to 10, continue to do 10, up to 10. And then those of us who are beginning to finish up our headstands, start to make your way back down. Take a child's pose, let your neck release and rest a little bit. All right, good work, guys. All righty, let's start to make the way back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward between your hands, low lunge. Raise the arms up high for high lunge. Keeping the arms up, bend your right knee to almost touch down. Then, pelvic tilt. Tuck the tailbone under. Scoop the navel in. Reach hands further forward, round the spine. So now your quads are firing up. And if you tuck the tail down and scoop the navel in and engage your core, your lower core should also start to engage like crazy now. Inhale, lift it back up, lengthen out the legs. Now, as you stay lengthened, if you want to add a slight back bend, add a slight back bend. Come back up to vertical, bend your left knee. Start to stand on the left foot. Pick up the right knee for your tree pose. Stepping on the left foot, so the right foot in the left leg. Try to go above the knee joint. Arms up. If you have additional variations and want to take something, go ahead, take whatever you like. It could be simple, heart opening with the hands wrapped behind you. Side bending to the right to challenge your balance. All right, for those of you who like to take arm balancing, it could be ankles to knee. Maybe start to take a shape like the preparation of flying crow. Here's a great quad strengthener, glute stretch, lower back stretch. If you want to take that into an arm balance, hands to the floor, shift forward, lift the foot. That could be your beginnings of a flying crow. If you want to extend the left leg back, you can take the full expression of that pose. I shouldn't have looked over at you, Sam. That threw you off. All right, let's start to break. Make your way back up. Arms up high. Draw the right knee forward. Step the right foot down. Chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take 3 breaths here. Just to give your legs a little bit of a rest, and then we'll work toward a crow pose. Alrighty, when you're ready, walk your hands forward about a foot, foot and a half or so. Shoulders width with your hands, palms flat. Then shift your tiptoes as you bend your knees. Then also bend your arms, knees to back to arms. Once you make contact with the knees to the back of the arms, then gaze to the floor slightly ahead of you, not behind you, to your feet, but slightly ahead of you past your mat. Then shift forward, the entire body shifting forward when your elbows line up over your wrists. Maybe the toes can come off the floor. This is your crow pose. All right, Cindy, beginning to come back now. The blocks really do help you. Yeah. I wonder if it's the proportion. It's supposed to make it a little bit more difficult. But for you, it's making it easier. Yeah, your legs, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So if it works, if it helps, then it's great. All right, when you're ready, start to walk or jump back. Chaturanga, dog down, dog. Inhale. Right heel up. Step the right foot forward between your hands, low lunge. Raise your arms up high for high lunge. Steady your balance here and bend your left knee to almost touch down. Pelvic tilt. Tilt the tail down as you scoop the navel in. Reach your hands further forward and round the upper spine. So now your left quads are firing up. As you draw the tail down, you're stretching your lower back, but when you pull the navel in, you are strengthening your lower core. On the inhale, lift back up, lengthen out the legs. Stay here in vertical to balance, or if you want to tip this slightly back with a back bend. All right, come back to vertical, bend your right knee. Start to step on the right foot. Pick up the left for tree pose. So the left foot, inner right leg. Hands together in prayer, arms up and out. Keep the gaze at a fixed point toward the floor. That's the easiest way to balance. If that's very easy for you, you can start to look forward. If that's really easy, you can start to look up as well. Additionally, if you took options, variations, wrapping the hands back behind you, try to find the non-dominant interlacing of the hands. If the other thumb on top, you can take your side bends. Right? If you're taking flying crow, I'll give you a side view this time. Right? Ankles to knees, flex your left foot. Bend your right knee. Your triceps to your left shin. Your left toes hook into your right arm. All right, so this could be a nice preparation for you to begin the shape. Or take the hands to the floor, shift forward and pick up the right foot. Or extend the right leg. All righty, start to finish up. Arms up high, left knee forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take a few breaths here. Second crow pose. Again, hands come forward, about 1.5 feet, shoulders width. Shift your tiptoes, bending the knees and the arms, make contact, gaze to the floor, slightly ahead of you, and shift forward to balance. Alrighty, let's make your way back, walk or jump back, chaturanga upside down dog. Inhale, left leg up, left knee in towards the nose, land the shin to the floor, pigeon, elongate, set it up, make your way forward, staying on your forearms or making pillows with the hands. After you get a few breaths in, you can take your variations anytime. If you tend to like a lot of variations, then come into your variation sooner. If you like to really settle into your passive pigeon and just feel for the breath and gravity to get you deeper into hip opener, then stay. Tip the weight to the right a little bit. The hand, rather than reaching overhead, reach behind the head. That's right. Yeah, I think when you start to set up the pose, before you let the left hand go, you have to tip the weight to the right. It looks like you're struggling with that first part of the balance, right? So you're tipping to your left, to the opposite direction of where the bind is, right? So you have to really kick back and away from you a little bit. That will tip your weight back to center. Once you get that more solidly, I think that's the first thing you have to kind of work to control a little bit better. Once you can kick away from you, behind you, and tip to the right side a little bit better, then reaching behind you, the bind here, it's not the problem at all, right? It's and this adjustment just made it that much simpler for you. So it's really this tipping over to right. Whereas the second side, you have that so much easier, right? So whether it's the hip flexibility, whatever it is. So on this first side, that's what you need to first do. Work on tipping away from you so you can shift and get a solid base there first before you let the other hand go. Once you have the solid base and you're not moving at all, and you're not recalibrating your balance, then you can work the other hand. All righty, let's break. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso back up, and press it back to your down dog. All righty, once you're neutral and you're ready, right leg up, right knee in toward the nose, land the shin to the floor, inch your left knee further back, walk your hands back as well, elongate through the spine, make sure you feel nice and balanced here. Then, make your way forward. And then again, I offer to you, again, for those of you who like lots of variations, start playing. If you'd like to settle in, take a bunch of breaths in your passive pigeon before you start to work on your variations. Go ahead. I want you to feel like you're sinking down a little bit more instead. Yes. So what happens is the more you sink down, the more you'll feel like you're grounding. And as you sink down, you might start to be able to, in the future, adjust and get even wider so you can get flatter. And that's what you want eventually, to get flatter and flatter toward the floor. And so this side is not even an issue for you in the sense that the balance was right there. Yeah, so now you're a little bit lower. You already look like you're so much more grounded here and so much more solidly kind of holding the pose. And you probably feel a lot more openness too in the hips and in the extension of that back leg, which is your left leg. Stay there. Press more firmly into your right elbow into the foot and lift the chest a little higher. Yeah, you want to lift the upper chest. Right? You want to feel like you're lifting away from the floor with the upper torso as you press your tricep to the sole of the right foot. And then as you press the sole into the sole of the right foot, you want to draw the left shoulder back so you're rotating up toward the sky with a lift. Yeah. All righty. When you're ready, start to make your way back up, walk it back in for down dog. So Cindy, just to illustrate that for you. So once you have this, right? So rather than kind of sinking in, you want to press into the sole of the foot, lift, stack, and lean back. So the more you lift and lean back, the more stretch you get into the right side on the mid back. You want to lift, stack, and draw back. You feel the difference there? Right. So much more stretch to your lower back on the right side. Right? That's what you want, okay? Press for resistance, lift for height, lean back for depth. Alrighty, once you're neutral, feeling pretty good, then you're ready to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the feet down. Extend the legs forward, hands to either side as you slide onto your back. Recline twisting. Left knee comes in, left arm out to a T, and twist to the right. Keep your left arm, left shoulder blade flat to the floor. Right? So that's your grounding element as you twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist the other direction. And take it back to center again. Hug both knees in. And step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes turn down. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, and release everything. Beginning to draw the breath back in. And start to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. The handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096. Costs are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and then uploading the videos to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Visit any of those platforms for classes anytime. Thank you for your time. Be well.